What if every thought, emotion, and sensation you've ever experienced is the same thing, just showing up in different forms? If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right but still feel blocked, tense, or exhausted, this is why. Here's the shift most people never make. Attention organizes experience, and experience shapes your reality. But almost no one understands what that actually means, or how to use it. Why does life feel effortless for some people, while others stay stuck despite trying harder? It's not talent, it's not luck, and it's not some mystical gift. It's about understanding how attention interacts with the patterns already moving through your system. Right now, as you're watching this, your brain is filtering millions of signals every second. The weight of your body, the temperature of the air, subtle sounds, your heartbeat, the feeling of your clothes against your skin. Most of it never reaches conscious awareness. Your brain filters for what it believes matters most. But here's what rarely gets mentioned. The same system that helps you focus also locks in patterns. Patterns that once helped you adapt, but may now limit you. Think about when you first learned to drive. Every movement required intense concentration. Hands tight on the wheel, eyes darting between mirrors, your brain overwhelmed. Then gradually, something changed. The movements became automatic, natural, effortless. What changed wasn't the complexity of the task. It was how your brain organized it. And that's the key. Most people believe they need more energy to move forward, more discipline, more force. But that's like driving with the parking brake engaged and pressing harder on the gas. The power is already there. Take a moment to notice your own mental parking brake. Where in your body do you feel tension or resistance as you think about the next thing you need to do? Just observe it for a few seconds. No judgment, no fixing. And something subtle may already begin to shift when you simply notice it. The question isn't how to add more. It's how to stop resisting what's already available. Let me show you something simple. Take a moment to notice your breathing. Don't change it. Don't improve it. Just observe it. Notice the inhale, the exhale, the slight pause in between, the subtle expansion in your chest or belly. And after a few breaths, what happens? Does it soften, slow slightly, deepen? You didn't force that shift. It happened because attention changed the pattern. And this is the shift most people overlook. It isn't more effort. It's awareness, the kind that reorganizes what it lands on. So here's what this shows us. Attention shapes your experience. It creates the patterns your mind follows. And that is where the energy flows. Each focus strengthens certain neural pathways. And those pathways shape what you notice. They influence how you interpret situations, and even how your body responds. You can see this in real life. Think about a conversation where tension begins to rise. Most people push harder, defend their point, tighten their posture. But what happens if instead you shift attention to the sensation in your chest? Just notice it. Often, the dynamic changes on its own, not because you force the other person to change, but because the internal pattern reorganized. This is also how anxiety works. Anxiety isn't your enemy. It's a pattern shaped by where attention goes and how tightly it's held. When attention locks onto threat, the body amplifies it. When attention softens, the pattern shifts. You're not just observing your experience, you're participating in it. And when you begin to see this clearly, something changes. Think about how a master musician plays. They're not forcing each note into existence. They've learned the resonance of their instrument. Their breath and movement align with the music, They don't fight the flow, they move with it. Flow isn't force, it's alignment. Most people misunderstand flow. They think it requires trying harder or controlling more. But flow emerges when attention softens and resistance decreases naturally. Your mind has built invisible rules about what's possible and what isn't. Many of these rules once helped you survive, but now they operate automatically. A cat doesn't calculate how to land. A bird doesn't consciously compute aerodynamics before flight. They simply operate within integrated patterns. You do this too. You've been reading subtle cues and responding to shifts your entire life. You just haven't been doing it consciously. Notice how with these small shifts in your attention, things might feel a bit different now. Maybe the feeling in your muscles, a little space in your chest, or your shoulders softening. When you begin to work with attention deliberately, perception sharpens. Intuition becomes clearer, and patterns that were always there become visible. We've covered a lot. In the next video, I'll guide you through a simple exercise that lets you feel this shift directly in your body. You'll experience how attention can change your nervous system response in real time, something most people have never consciously practiced. But for now, keep this simple. You don't need more effort. You need a different relationship with attention. When attention softens, patterns reorganize, and that's where ease begins. So take one breath, let your body settle, and notice what shifts when you stop trying and start aligning. If you'd like to deepen this exploration, I've shared a few resources below, and in the next video, we'll begin putting this into practice. We'll see you there.